I come from Asia, and I've lived in Asia most of my life. And this gentleman, he kind of looks a little bit like me, but he's not me. He kind of looks like me from 20 years from now. He's Tony Fernandes. He is the CEO of one of the biggest budget airlines in Asia called 𝙭𝙬𝙨. And I had a chance to work with them and meet Tony Fernandes many years ago. One of the things that I realized is really powerful about Tony Fernandes and 𝙭𝙬𝙨 is the stories and the belief that they create within their organization. So for example, I remember when Tony was showing me around, he came up and he was showing me a wall. And on the wall, he was telling me a story about one of his baggage handlers. And he goes, this baggage handler came to me and said, I want to be a pilot. And Tony Fernandes said, in 𝙭𝙬𝙨, we make dreams come true. And today that baggage handler is a captain of one of my aircrafts. And there were many such pictures and many such stories. So it is so crucial then for us to start thinking about how do we create connection and belief in our organization. There are many ways for you to do that. I'm going to give you quickly some of these quick ways of doing it. Number one, of course, is reward and recognition. It's really powerful. Tony Fernandes is a master at this. It is through stories, symbols, and rituals. You could do this also by performance review, not just a brand, on-brand performance review. Has an employee delivered on the brand? You could also do this, for example, through looking at, for example, your guidelines and creating guidelines, or looking at creating a nice communication campaign or training programs. So there are many ways that you can look at creating and engaging employees and creating belief in them. Now let's look at one of the case studies that I have for you today. And this is one of my big clients, right? This is Master Builder Solutions, which is a company, which is a construction chemical division of BASF, which is a global entity. And I got into work with them, and I got the chance to work with them all around the world. And again, that's one of the things that we had to do for them. We created a whole series of training materials, guidelines. We even had this really cool book called Chemistry for the Soul, which is stories that employees could take and use to deliver to their customers, right? And they could use it in the language that they have in the meetings. So these were some of the tools that we created for them. So these are my 2 key points for all of you to consider. Number 1 is please find ways and opportunities to start using these tools for your brand and develop them. And be strategic in how you use them. It's like an internal marketing campaign in your organization. Use a mixture of these tools to drive connection and belief.